just want to say, pay $150 a month for internet. And I don't know why I'm doing that. $150 for me to get disconnected. I lose all my tokens from this also, by the way.
Press space to start. Press escape to quit.
We have good numbers during the stream.
Hello, princess.
All of that, I love. I just literally lost all of my tokens.
I am Kibble. Wash my belly.
Friendly supply convoy detected.
Yep, that was a big waste. Oh my god. Insane. Ubisoft and my internet connection. Just some, like, I pay so much money for this, you guys don't even know. I mean, you do know, because I just said it, but like... Yeah, Tommy, take that. Turn my internet off. You made me lose in the video game. And in streaming. Look what you did. Whack this guy's PP. Whatever that meme was. Yeah, I'm so upset. It's so lame. I was shooting that one enemy and I was like, why is he not taking any damage numbers? And I kept shooting him and then I looked over and I was like, oh, my internet's going down. The part when we just hemorrhage all the numbers. I might decide that I probably should just end it, to be honest. Now my whole stream thing's gonna be all messed up. This game doesn't have any forgiveness for that. Go do an escalation and you lose any sort of internet connection, you're done, buddy. You should have thought about that before a hurricane swept in. I'm just so upset that I paid this much money and I still have internet problems. Oh, and then the ads are coming. Oh, this is great. I can actually snooze the ads. Oh, that's what I love. Awesome. I'm about to crash out. It's all Tommy's fault too. Keep blaming him. That's one of the mods have been snoozing the ads without me knowing. That's why I can't snooze them when I want to snooze them. I'm gonna snooze this one though, because that's... Snooze for 5 minutes. Oh, how gracious. Thank you, Twitch. So upset I lost my tokens. I lost connection, I lost my tokens, I lost some happy lurking campers. Let me see where I'm at now. Sometimes I just want to not be addicted to this game anymore. We should have played Project Zomboid. Well, that would have mattered. We would have lost connection anyways, but I wouldn't have lost my tokens. I'm just gonna run in with a striker build and try and salvage some tokens. I might as well just do it on 2 though. Man, that's so lame. You can have it back when you think about your long and hard about your actions, Tommy. Maybe I shouldn't have said long and hard. Not all that, but you know, whatever. Take this guy's gooning privileges away. I ain't say nothing.
The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby.
If you want to, we're about 5 seconds away from googling the location of my tallest bridge in my area.
Find it and patch eyes again. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
At least Project Zomboid saves all the time. I wouldn't have lost any progress, and then you can also play it offline too, so... Why am I having difficulty with the second part of this? What are we doing? Oh, here come the ads again.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
Maybe it's because I didn't refresh my chat, my pop-out chat. Might be it. Not too sure though. They give me a name thing that's prototype. We might call it even. Maybe. Honestly, it probably would have been faster if I sniped. I'm not feeling high energy anymore after that. I do appreciate the real ones, though. Once the stream goes down, it's not instant like, well, that person's dead, on to the next one. You know? That is nice. You still don't get your thing back, though. Not yet, mister. Playing Paths of Exile, yeah, I guess you wouldn't have needed it anytime soon. Where you're going, buddy, there's no need for that.
Reinforcements en route.
Do you wanna get suppressed? And I'm all out of talks of Transformers and stuff. I'll refresh out. Transformers podcast is over. Oh, don't try to blame it on the internet, Tommy. You know what you did. Never forget. That's what they say. Isn't that what they say? Something like that. Never forget. I didn't forget. I never forget.
From the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Maybe if I was a little bit faster, I could have saved the 5 token, no, tier 5 run. I couldn't move that fast though. They had to shut the podcast down. Big Transformer was listening in. Big guy. Well, it happens once in a while. I knew it was coming. Kinda sorta. It wasn't the attention. I was doing this just now, about 30 minutes ago. I lost internet connection, stream went down, and I lost all of my tokens because I was running on tier 5. Because the division does not recognize people losing internet connection while playing this game. There's no forgiveness. How dare you lose internet connection? You should be ashamed. And yesterday and today I've had a delta like within like the first like 30 minutes of playing the game. It's like I keep getting a delta. It happened yesterday too. They're popping up a lot more frequently. But yeah, not by choice, but this is probably the fastest mission to do, escalation wise anyway, so might as well do it. Yeah, I'm a sniper main, so none of this stuff is appealing to me, but I do might as well like try and get better pieces for the striker set when I do use it like right now.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
I'm about to lose my mind. Already been lost though.
Vital signs critical.
There's a medic going crazy back there. Well, I do appreciate that. However, I hate joining people just to like take tokens. I only did it one time just because I wanted some marksman rifles, but other than that, well, to get marksman rifles and also it was like after a long day of work, I didn't have enough time or tokens set aside. Yeah, usually the same. Well, I usually try my best to do everything solo, which is why I don't get past tier 5.
Friendly control point nearby.
And let's see if I can do a little bit faster if I'm actually typing. 13 out of 20. Do I have enough space for this? I do. Wait, let me set up. It's just such a pain to like. I know they're coming out with like better economy for this, but it's just such a pain to like. I don't know why this was a good idea. Out. I guess you'll be fine. I thought you were gonna. Okay. Alrighty. I think I missed my shot. I don't think I'm in the right headspace to be sniping right now either. Know what they say, it do be like that.
First priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells.
Honestly, if I didn't care so much, I would have probably just wrapped it up there. I was like, it's way too early. We still got a good, like, hour and some change left. Then tomorrow is Metro Day. Metro boomin'. Maybe if I have time before work, I'll check the store just so I know I'm not missing out on anything.
The main holding area is downstairs.
But I say that and I know I'm not gonna be able to check before work because I don't want to wake up that early. I don't have time management or urgency. I'm looking forward to it, but also at the same time, I know it's an older game, so we'll see how that goes. It better have a borderless windowed option, I swear. I'm gonna lose all of my marbles if it doesn't. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to hold on to that. Then we're gonna do like 2 tier 4s. I might as well do 2 more 2s. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough energy for all this. There was no Lego updates today either. I am fiending for some of those.
Reinforcements en route.
The Lego situation. Bricks and minifigs. I want to see more. I think right now, I mean, a lot of stuff was happening like all at once. Is it? Well, actually, I think Reckless Ben is making a 3rd video, unless it's already out. But I think right now, like, all of the dust is, like, settling. I think we're in that portion right now. It's not over, but, like, they're starting to look at stuff, maybe. Yeah, I changed my profile picture to that. The bald guy with his dogs out. I need a new mouse pad. This one is
Holding area. There's a bright flash and then static.
showing its age. It's only been... Forgot how long it's been. I remember I bought it because I needed to buy stuff for the car. That happened a long time ago. I literally only got it because I wouldn't have been able to get free shipping. Or 2-day shipping otherwise.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Oh my god. I'm going insane.
Looks like you got 2 Suns reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
I think because without the Lego drama stuff, the only thing we have to talk about is like scalpers. That's another infinite content glitch right there. You just talk about scalpers all day long. You know, I had the epitome thought today of like, you know how like scalpers aren't. I don't think they are, but they're not scalping like RAM. To like scalp RAM for like PCs and stuff. Mainly because like it costs too much, and people wouldn't be buying it for that much of a price, I think. Which means, I mean, the reason why there's still Pokemon scalpers is because people are still buying from them. I think it's the main thing about all the scalping stuff is like you guys are buying from the people. That's why we got this problem. What's that one app that people auction stuff? That's what I mean. You can they could scalp like RAM and stuff, but they don't because I feel like people wouldn't buy it, or because it's already like stupid expensive. So why would you spend another like grand on it? You know? I don't know. I was just thinking today. I know, but it's not like in the not in the form of like the way Pokemon scalpers are doing it. Maybe because like, well, obviously RAM isn't the only part that you need. Pokemon cards is like you can sell that to all ages. Yeah, I know like graphics cards and stuff, but I mean, like, I guess this current moment, which I think all the sneaker scalpers are like getting out of that, and they're going into Pokemon. That's why Pokemon is so like hot commodity right now. At least that's what I hear off the TikTok in the sneaker community. That the scalpers are kind of dying down. They're still there, but
Detected. Friendly control point in proximity.
yeah, I always thought that was funny too. Of like, how come out of all these trading card games, Pokemon is the one that they don't know how to deal with it, or they just don't care. I'm pretty sure it's just they don't care. It probably is literally they don't care because they're making money regardless. They have unlimited money. I mean, didn't they like try that on their machines to like limit people and still people were able to like work around it? Mainly because there'd be like an overweight guy at the machine, like making sure nobody gets close to the machine while he keeps buying all of them. Like I'm not the person to advocate for violence, but I'll definitely look the other way if someone's taking it out on the scalper. Not gonna lie, I didn't see nothing. I don't even know why I'm in this store. And then everybody complaining about that one, the Target, thing that's happening when that employee was like cutting up the seals. And then there were so many like self-reports in like all the TikTok chats, the comment sections of like, oh, you wouldn't do this to any other product, this and that. And it's like, well, these are the scalpers in the comments right now. They're the only ones that are having a problem with that. And if it's the case of like targets actually enforcing it, that would be amazing. Because my thought process is like, scalpers are only there for that one item. Some people, the people that go to Target to buy those and they're just not a scalper, they're also buying other stuff. So, in my opinion, logically, like, we should appeal to the people that are buying other stuff too. Not just Pokemon cards, because the scalpers are only there for Pokemon cards. They don't care what else Target is selling. The people that are, like, not scalping, they're like, oh, well, let me get milk and as well, and my groceries, and some clothes, and all this, so... Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't like. I wouldn't mind that. I just like. I would like having the thought of like some Pokemon cards. The fun of opening them, seeing what I get. Maybe having a binder. I actually don't know if I have any LGSs by me. And I don't know. There's a lot of stinkies that go there. Stinking up the place. I know you probably get, everybody gets tired of the whole like, calling the, magic community stinky. But, you know, that's like going to a Super Smash Brothers tournament and expecting it not to smell. You know? They got examples in the background. They're playing trading card shop simulator when you have to spray down the people. And like this could happen to you. They're spraying somebody down with some Febreze. I mean, I guess it's like second nature for them, but like, how do you like kick someone out for being stinky? Just be like, hey, you stink, you have to leave. Or like, here's some deodorant or something? I don't know, I don't think that would help. We have the problem where it's like people start making out and stuff because they've been drinking alcohol. It doesn't happen often, but speak of the devil earlier today, the people that came in like 15 minutes before we closed, I know it was like 10 minutes. They're the ones that just be making out. And I'm like, how do you go to a public space like that and just start making out with your person? That's crazy. Unbalanced chess piece. It got me. It baited me. I thought it was gonna be a equalizer.
The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
There reminds me we have a stinky employee that's taking vacation, and I could not be any happier. He literally smells so bad. He comes to work smelling bad. He's like an older dude. Like he's been on this earth for a minute.
I am Kibble. Wash my belly.
Speaking of stinkies, crazy. Manifested it. Wait, how do you come to work stinky? I never got it. You got all the time in the world. He smells like a boys' locker room, and then he said the craziest thing. At work. So he's like the stinkiest guy at work.
Hi, Big Daddy.
And
안녕.
thank you, Mason, for following. Thank you. He's the stinkiest guy, and someone asked him, I remember overhearing it, they were like, why don't you drink water? Because he's always like huffing and puffing like he's out of breath. He's also like barely taller than me. So he's a short guy. And he's always drinking like sweet tea and stuff. Then he stinks. And it's like, that's the reason why you stink or whatever. He keeps blaming it on everything else. Anyways, someone was like, why don't you drink water? And he's like, well, I would drink water, but we don't have any of that purified, filtered stuff. I'm not drinking sink water. I'm like, you realize the machine that's hooked up to the tea machine is pretty much the same as tap water. Like, it's insane. The logic, it doesn't logic. Is literally always just blaming it on something else, like, oh, it's just my work clothes, this and that, and it's like, no, it's definitely not. Because he's on vacation now, but we walked by his stuff earlier today, and we just smelled his residue, and I'm like, that's not just your clothes, bro. That's insane. One thing I cannot stand is stinky people. I know I joke around, but like, if I were to have some sort of meetup, which I'll never have at this point right now, I would have the meetup like how they do the VTubers nowadays when they just attach them to like an iPad and they just roam around on those little things. I think that's really funny. And then I have my most trusted white knight do a smell check. I will develop the technology to be able to smell stuff over like an iPad or something, just so I can make sure you guys ain't stinky. Because if you stinky, it's 2026. That ain't gonna work. And I will have my most trusted mod bonk you on the head in real life. I think the closest thing to a meetup I would do would be like, oh, meet me at the convention here, guys, and then I'll like give a specific location and I'll never show up, but I'll be watching from afar just to be like, okay, those are my people. I'm really good at hiding, you'll never see me. I don't know, especially that you know, like summer times coming up. Where I'm living, it's like it's gonna hit triple digits here soon. Like, ain't no way I'm leaving the house without deodorizing at the very least. You gotta stalk the stalkers before they stalk you. 5 steps ahead, you know? There's no way I missed 2 shots of a red bar just standing there. Gotta stalk the stalkers.
Up on camera again. The holding area is
And I'll take a very, like, obscure, like, I'll leave, like, breadcrumbs in the Discord. I'll be like, I can see you. And I'll have, like, a very obscure, creepy picture. But I'll send that by the time I'm, like, on the other end of the place, you know? So you're constantly looking over your shoulder. And then I'll follow you home. Watch you eat dinner.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Well, I guess for most of you guys, I'll have to take a flight to where you're going to eat dinner eventually. And then I'll take a picture of it. No, I'm really sneaky.
Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
You'll never be able to see.
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
with all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
I can fit into small places. I'll be in the walls. Nope, I live there now. Too bad. That reminds me of like I forgot where I heard it from, but it's like there's those stories of like people living in other people's homes without them knowing. Like they'll wait for them to leave and then they'll leave their little spot and then just like drink all their milk out of the fridge and stuff. What a crazy way to live. I feel like that's like one of my biggest fears. But I check all the rooms pretty equally. And I would hope my dog and cat would tell me if there's somebody else living in here. I shot that guy in his shoulder. He's dead.
Serious trauma detected.
Just a little bit of fog, enough that I can't see that well. I don't know. I think it'd be cool though, just be like, hey, I'm at this convention. You'll never know who I am, but we're together in spirit. We're both experiencing thing, you know?
Detected from the control point in proximity. Incoming backup request.
I really don't need to say that. It's just like the smallest upgrade for a build that I don't use. I put some of this stuff away. Then I keep doing escalations until I have 20 something tokens. Recoup some of the losses. That's all I needed. Alright, 17 tokens. What if I do one more? If I do a tier 2, then I'm back to like being able to do 5s again. Might as well just do another 4. That's a crazy throw.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. Agent vital signs 0.
Maybe we should have just did the 2 just for safekeeping.
The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look
And then
around.
we do at least one tier 5. Hopefully
Active terminal.
nothing bad happens and I don't lose all my tokens again.
Find it and patch eyes again.
But if I do,
Now to open the cells.
we all know who to blame. Oh, don't you worry about that. When time comes, you will know. Wondering what I want to get for groceries tomorrow. I still have a bunch of stuff from last week though. Got a lot of eggs. I ended up making grilled cheese again last night. But this time on some sourdough bread. Man, it went so crazy. I was about to make love to that grilled cheese.
Vital signs critical.
Honestly, I might make another one tonight. No, that'd be too much grilled cheese. I don't know what I'm gonna make tonight. And some of these be bangers. Oh, it's virtual self. Okay, that makes sense.
Reinforcements incoming.
And do I every time I got once the song is over. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, you only get like what, one chance every Well, I guess if you just go through like the missions, you'll have a chance at the on that mission for that day, because all the things don't reset until the next day. But it would be nice. One box per day, yeah. Well, is it one box per day or one box per day per mission? Like if I did this and then I went to like the space museum thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, it's still, I would probably assume it'd be a low chance, but you know, I like the option, you know? I think that's cool. Might as well. Either extra chances on like something you want or extra chances on just prototype core. The Heraldic gloves that I had, I spent too much cores trying to re-roll again for something that I barely use. I was getting up to like 10 per roll and I was still like agreeing to that. So a lot of the cores that I got from DCD last week I don't have.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Nothing wrong with a bit of extra chances. I do need to level up this mask though. Get some more echo going. Unfortunately, only one prototype piece of Hotshot. They were giving me a bunch of Hotshot backpacks with headshot damage, but I don't use the backpack.
Towards the south side.
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north
I just literally, at the bare minimum, needed the holster, and I couldn't even get any of those. Oh, I don't play with Determined. The only time I play with Determined, like, guaranteed, is, Atomic Event Center. Just cause, I use Blaze through that. Or if I'm just feeling, like, really lazy against Outcasts. I've kinda grown out of, using Determined. Unless it's for, like, ease of use, like convenience. I'm too lazy to be aiming. Should always get the turret guy first. I don't know why I don't do that. Oh, the song already ended. I didn't become a god or nothing. Dang it. This was my one chance.
Agent, we're seeing retaliatory strikes across the city. Strap in.
Strap in. Do you think you were cool when you said that, Manny? I can't believe this guy. I think the people that usually only use Determine though is like, it's such a crutch. I mean, it's fun when you're just like blazing through the stuff. But sometimes you see people, it's like, once they have Determine going, it's like they can't get another going for like anything. Not to like talk about anybody that be doing that, but sometimes this is what I see with my peepers. We got the training wheels off, even though I do miss a lot. That one was 81%, that wasn't too bad though. And these caches, I'm not getting anything good. This whole event, I haven't been getting any, like, of the exotics. Maybe because they give you like a 1.2 chance of actually getting something. Alright, let me see if I can go to a tier 5 without losing all my stuff. Oh, I forgot I need to also be buying things. How much longer do I have? One week left. Officially. On the reanimated is starting. The animated event starts in an hour and a half.
Detected. Lead control point in proximity.
Will it? I've never played it, so I don't know the details. If you say they're easier, and then also they have hot shot one of those days, I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna lose all of my marbles. Five times headshot damage. Oh, that's interesting. Everybody's gonna be running determined. I've had my build prepared for a long time.
Priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Then I'm gonna be running it, and everybody's gonna be like, man, you wouldn't be able to do that without the event. And then I'm gonna have to do a whole thing showcasing that I was doing this before the reanimated event. I might dust off the turmoil. I usually only like slap them on when I'm like, I guess bored. Open world stuff, they really really good. You clear out stuff super fast. Dang, they really keep baiting me with the body armor.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
I mean, with what I have, it lacks a little bit of damage with the turmoils, but it works. That's like I said, not using a determined build either. Determined, I lose a little bit more, lose out on some damage. For ease of convenience. I can't get. I know everybody like their go-to is like the White Death, but I can't stand the White Death. I do have a couple prototype marksman rifles, but none of them have determined on it. So one of them has Ranger on it, which I don't think is too bad. But I'm used to free aiming on the snipers anyways. I don't know, 1886 I tried that and I didn't really like how it felt. Like you're trading the damage for like the handling. I don't like the way the White Death handles. My favorite determined rifle is the 308 though. Tactical 308 is probably my favorite. Non-exotic determined rifle. Good magazine size and reloading. The rechamber speed is pretty fast too. That's the main thing, the rechamber speed and reloading.
Reinforcements incoming.
Man, if I can stack that on, it'd be, I know you can't, but it'd be cool if you could stack the global modifier on top of that. I'm already getting 135 headshot damage from it. I'm gonna be very sad when Cloud Armor leaves. I have fallen in love with this. I don't know what this lady's planning on doing. Still nothing. I don't know, like, when I run the tournament, I also run it still with the scope. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but I don't know what it is about the crosshairs without a scope I don't enjoy. Oh my god, that's insane.
Picked up on camera again.
Sometimes maybe really good at sniping, sometimes maybe really bad. I want to be like that old, like an old person just calling everybody posers using the snipers for the event. And I'm gonna feel real proud about myself.
Vital signs critical.
I'm really hoping that either hotshot or maybe marksman rifles get some spotlight during the escalations. Yeah, what are we doing? They're just all hiding.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm looking forward to it though.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit
Such
should be
that
closer.
that's what it's gonna take to like have snipers be in the spotlight, I guess. But I always complain about the build variety in this game. Yeah, I mean, I'm more of like that's fine, but I also hate that there's not a lot of ways to play. Like, from someone that doesn't really like playing Striker all the time, like, I wish there was more ways to achieve the same goal, you know? That's the only thing I don't like. The build variety is very lacking. Like, yeah, they have all these gear sets and stuff, but like, most of them are not fun to use, or they're not like, obviously not a lot of stuff's gonna really compare to like tipping skills and Striker, but it'd be nice if some other like weapon types were viable. They could have that fantasy of people doing like actual different types of DPS and stuff. Baker gets just very, I don't know, pretty boring to me. And that's just me personally.
Serious trauma detected.
Do not need that. Like I would hope that like maybe not like determined, but like I would love to be like, oh, you get really proficient at like using a sniper rifle. Here's like a gear set that's like in tune with the very high risk, high reward nature of it, you know? I don't know. Just something to think about.
Friendly control point detected.
And my accuracy was very low on that. I was missing everything. Oh, I spent a lot more cores than I thought I did. I don't know why I did that. Well, that sucks. I gotta open up all those caches to get as much textiles and then spend them all. Alright, give me something, please. Keep giving me the stuff I don't want.
First priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. We're gonna need some kind of security.
Also, an ongoing directive that doesn't fall off would be fun too. Just thinking about that. this is the run. We get either a salvo or equalizer. That'd be great. Dang it. Oh, we got. Okay, they gave me a salvo and not a prototype salvo. Well, I guess I didn't specify.
Area is downstairs. Get moving.
That was crazy. He took that like a champ. The heck? That's the same opening as that other song I like, but it's different. I'll have you know that Tommy cut my internet line. Actually, it wasn't even my fault. It was insane. Oh, why is he targeting me? It's not like I'm actively shooting him in the head.
Two sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking up security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
And I'm just missing a little bit of mustard on the low damage there.
Reinforcements en route.
Yeah, I wish that too. I was just talking about that the other day of like, there's so many like cool pistol models. And they put the quick step talent on the most raggedy looking gun. Like the X45 in this game looks so cool. It looks so clean. That would be the pistol I'd be using, the little like chrome top on it. Little silver. It looks so cool.
Serious trauma detected.
Hey, it's crazy how they have an angle on me right there, but I can't even see them to save my life. That would be nice, but they ain't gonna do that. Well, where else will they make people constantly trying to open caches? In hopes of getting a specific pistol, the quick step. Honestly, I'd even take a 10%. Something that I don't always have to use the quick step. There's something cooler looking. The end of the playlist.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
I feel like it'd be so easy to do that too. Take that talent and put on other stuff.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
I've been thinking about that just now. Even just making a talent that's maybe less than that too. Invasion incoming. What happens when you're doing an escalation and then it resets the weekly stuff? Or is there maintenance in between, so I don't think you can? I know like the dailies drops change, but I'm saying like if you're doing a mission specifically, and then maybe next week it's not even yeah, that's what I meant. But I'm pretty sure there's like maintenance in between weeks, right? Wait, I cannot see. What did I hit his backpack? Oh my god. The sun is blinding right now. Pretty sure everything gets a maintenance anyway, so I don't think you would be able to see it. I think. How am I getting nothing right now? Yeah, usually I spend the time to switch it to pulse, but even then, sometimes I can't see exactly where I need to be aiming. Oh, that was not a headshot. Awesome. So crazy how they can be disoriented, but on the higher levels they just run into cover. Getting prototypes for literally everything else but things I need.
Detected. The control point in proximity.
Dang it, these people keep leaving the Discord. You got to. We might as well start that thing that we were supposed to do at a hundo. We're so close. We just needed one more person. Now we need two. You guys are driving me up the wall. "59 accuracy? Yeah, that's like the lowest I've ever seen typing. Yeah. That's another thing though with the whole like whiplash where it's like it's also an exotic too. So like I can use it over because I'm using it as an exotic anyway, so a lot of exotic users they're like, well, might as well just still use the quick step, you know? Don't want to do that. Do not want to go to 6. I haven't used my first bloom in a hot minute. I got a prototype, but it wasn't the greatest ever.
Friendly control point detected.
Alright, this is the last tier 5 run. If I don't get nothing good, I'm not gonna keep doing it. Oh my god, there's no way I'm missing the E. He's literally right in front of me. I'm missing. Let's see, I don't even remember what I had on mine. Oh yeah, I got unlucky and got swap speed. Very unlucky, but that's the only prototype first bloom I have.
Use the prisoners to keep the true sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Bro, this is the 3rd time they've done this. Literally the 3rd time they've dropped a chess piece prototype, but it wasn't equalizer. That's insane.
KM in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Gonna lose my mind. I guess I'm getting tokens too. I don't really be using the striker like that. But it, like I said, it would be nice to have.
Area is downstairs. Get moving.
Game well, it's cause they know. They know everybody's running this right now. Like, not only it's like the fastest escalation mission right now, but it's like also unit alloys.
Vital signs critical.
Get a max roll salvo though. That's pretty good though. Oh, I'm on that. I was not getting a headshot. I'm throwing right now. Okay, I'm actually throwing. Dang it, I couldn't get it off in time. This guy is annoying me. It's a waste of a revive hive. Please, something.
The two sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras.
The trick?
Smart of them.
What is the trick? What is the secret?
Reinforcements en route.
Yeah, I was messing around with overdrive before, but for some reason my dumb self could not do the timing right, cause like I don't know why it was like an impulse thing of like once I used the reviver hive, I'd press the overdrive button, and then it'd be a waste, cause it didn't like work immediately like that, cause the reviver hive is still out. I don't know what I like the cloud armor because it's like pocket sand. If they get close enough, I can do that.
I'm gonna need a medic over here. I see him.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to wait for the cooldown to start. Every time um I got straight up from the hive, I'd press T and then I'd have to wait the whole time anyways.
There's a bright flash and then static. Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
I don't know, I've tried doing it at different parts, but it seems like sometimes I just am not getting the timing right. I still have to wait like over 100 seconds for it, which I know isn't right.
you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
I don't know, I might try the overdrive later. Before the event goes away, or the modifiers go away. Once I get to 200, I'm gonna start buying some of the textiles things. The caches. That's the one thing I didn't want him to do. That was a waste of a shot too. It's like the one time I've seen the heavy gunner guy being covered for so long. I think I can visually see my tiredness level right now. Well, no luck. I'm not gonna keep running this. I'm losing my mind. It wouldn't be as bad, but I got baited like 3 times already. Look, the chess pieces. My faith is dead. Where's my backup? Somewhere near. Maybe I do one more. Maybe we do one more tier 5. Yeah, let's do one more. Might as well. That would be pretty cool. Calling for backup. I do hate how that, like, some people would just join the escalation like matchmaking. I haven't done this, but they'll just join and then pretty much throw. Or even if they didn't throw. But like, if they fail, they get like nothing happens, you know? I've seen a lot of complaints about that. I don't need evade juice. I got a whole box about the stuff I ordered. They just died as in they just get a little bit of charge on them.
The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Yeah.
Find it and patch eyes again.
I get the whole protesting, but it's like, man, you really like... You know how long it takes to get those tokens sometimes? Especially if you're doing it solo, too. Even in a group, like, sometimes you don't get them that fast, I guess. I don't know. I don't think people know how to protest correctly these days. In video games. Gotta be at somebody's expense, and then they're gonna have so many, like, restrictions and this and that, like... Never seen them stay in cover for this long. I missed all of my chances to get a headshot on that guy. Just straight body shots.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Did I miss that headshot? I just shot his back or something somehow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Can't order vape cottons. Start ripping up your clothes. That should be cotton enough, right? That's how it works. I think no matter what though, like, even if they protest correctly, that they'll just kind of be doing whatever they want anyways. Well, I think sometimes it can be good. If they think people are happy after all these videos, they just don't. They're just not in touch. I hear so many people complaining about they're skipping next season and all that. Like YouTube videos, like you can just go to the comment section, read all about it, you know.
Reinforcements incoming.
And we can do it for literally anything else, so might as well, you know. The cats are already out of the bag. With, because I know there's a lot of old heads complaining about, like, new people accessing, prototype, which, I mean, I get, but, like, at the same time, you know? I wasn't saving that. They were way too close. There go all my tokens again. I need to stop yapping.
Detected.
This is what happens when I yap. Start losing the video games. $13. Lovely. I'm so happy right now. Especially on that part when you're in like the little Vietnam area, that one's always... I'm getting way too comfy. Bro, it's the 4th time. They did it 4 times now with the chess pieces. That's crazy.
The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again. Came in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Well, no, that's what I mean. But like, those are like the big things about like you can target stuff. Is what I mean. Like, we can already do it for literally everything else. So why don't we do it here? You already have people that have like freshly gotten 40 and have prototypes, so might as well just, you know, well, what's the harm in everything now? Even though that makes apparently a lot of the dad gamers that spent so much time getting their expertise to 30 upset, like, too late. Like, you can't take back the prototypes. But that's what I meant, like, the main farming areas, you can already target your loot. I'm just saying from all the comments that I've seen, that's what's getting expertise people upset. You guys might be in the minority, but the majority of all the people that I see complaining about it, they're all complaining about that. Like, you would think it would be welcoming of the, like, people like, oh yeah, people have access to prototype. All the comments that I've read of people just upset that new people are getting prototypes is, like, very much out there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you guys, I'm just saying, you know, the majority is that's what they're saying. Or that's at least what I'm reading. Well, that's what I mean. Of like, people are upset that the new people are coming in and they don't have to do the grind for the 30 to get better gear. Which in turn makes people mad that people have access to that in the first place. Is what I'm seeing all over the place. Yeah. Well, what do you expect? It's a dad game. The old head unk gamer game.
The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Yeah, you get out of work, sit down in your chair, and you clock into Division.
Reinforcements incoming.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, out of all the stuff that I see, the majority people are upset about the craziest things, I guess. And you know what? It's usually the majority that the devs are gonna listen to, so. I mean, there's a reason why, the dropped items drop better. Because those people spend all that time getting a prototype, and they want you to keep playing the game forever. Finding that perfect drop. You think they want you playing marathon or something, you know? Their one goal is to suck all of your free time into the game. That's how games are, though. That's how, like, any game is. Especially a live service game. I feel like they're just gonna keep sweetening the pot for escalations too. To make people just keep playing that.
Just lost the camera feed from the loading area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Yeah, no, literally, it's the people complain about PvE Dark Zone, which I have my complaints. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. But at the same time, I also feel like this stuff I heard that they're doing, I don't know if it's true, sounds unenjoyable.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area
Something
is
about like PvE Dark Zone, you're getting PvP stats. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I heard. Don't yell at me. I'm just listening to the majority over here. That seems, if that's true, that's insanely dumb. It's like, I know I feel for the PvP boys, but also at the same time, the game has, I would say, majority people play PvE besides Dark Zone. I mean, I know people love the Dark Zone, but that's a whole nother thing of like, ain't there still a lot of cheaters in the game? I feel like that's like their like band-aid solution is to like, oh, you still have to use the PvP stats, but you're playing PvE. Just because we spent so much time making this Dark Zone thing.
with all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
The craziest part is they know that everybody's addicted to this game. The people that have been playing this long, actually addicted. And I'd say even more so now that all the Destiny 2 refugees are gonna probably be running over here. I've already seen some Steam reviews about it too. That's what I mean, there's still so many cheaters, and it's like, man, we have so many problems right now that I feel like deserve more attention. I do get some aspects of like, it's an older game and maybe there's like spaghetti code and this and that, but I don't know, man. I just feel like they're no be listening. 7 years? Don't you mean 6, 7? I gotta stop with that, I know, I'm sorry. I mean, the vast majority, yeah, but also a vast majority of people will all play the same build. The same, like, 3 builds. That's all I'm saying. That's what brings me back to my point of, I wish other builds were viable. I'm sure I won't be able to tell with my favorite builds that, you know. To me, it just seems like, how dare you use a gun archetype in a game that provides that gun archetype, you know? How dare you use something other than striker tipping skills
Vital signs critical.
as DPS? I like inspecting people to see what kind of clothes they're wearing, and then get upset because will never be able to buy this stuff. that's one of my reasons why the FOMO on the apparel items drives me up the wall. I think over literally anything in this game, that's the thing that makes me upset the most. They literally don't want to take my money. I want to give them money, but they don't want to take it. Like the main thing about like the division, like dressing up, playing dress up is like 90% of the end game for like a lot of games, and for my case, that's what I want to do. I want to play dress up, but they won't let me do that. I want to give them my money. They don't want my money.
Friendly control point nearby.
I mean, I know I'll notice it with the quick step, but I'm wondering how I'm gonna feel without the rest of the build. Like, I'm gonna feel super weak, and then have to default to using a striker build, and then be really sad that I can't snipe in the game that I want to snipe in. Cause let's be honest, if you're not one of the big content creators and you're streaming, what's gonna draw you more? Another striker stream, or just somebody randomly missing a bunch of shots with a sniper rifle and dying a lot? The correct answer is neither. The correct answer is stop playing the Division. But I can't. It's like my drug. It's like 50-50. I mean, any game with like builds and stuff, it's interesting to see how people like create stuff. But like I said, 95% of the time it's the same, 3 builds in rotation. And then if you see something out of the ordinary, it's probably like, oh, they're just doing open world stuff, And that's what I'm saying. We're gonna start a hashtag on Division. Make sniping great again. I wear a red hat and everything. Okay, maybe I won't do that, but... I just want more, not just sniping, but I just want more build variety. Viable build variety. Like take like Final Fantasy for example. All the classes in that game are like viable. Like obviously there are some min-maxing, but like they all can all the jobs in that game can complete all of the content, Obviously at varying degrees, but like you're not gonna take a sniper build to like a tier 10 escalation and run that all the way through. Ain't no way. Well, maybe you could if you were actually goated and better at the game than me, but I highly doubt it. Or just like builds that are viable for like not just because a specific global event is going on, or an event just, That's all I want. And clothes. Those are the only 2 things I want. Build variety and clothes. Give me the clothes. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Friendly control point in proximity.
Yo, like I like rifles too, but just more specifically, sniper rifles are my favorite. My favorite archetype. Also, potato aim Well, I do have potato aim. Forgot to mention dying a lot. I do be doing that. Yeah, that's literally the reason why I don't go past tier 5. Is the hot foot. Cause a little scope stabilization, ain't no way I'm doing that. I mean, you could get around it, but it's still like if you're just moving around like this and you're just quick scooping and that's it, but sometimes you don't have that much real estate to be doing that.
The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
I think I can do this fast enough to try and squeeze out one more before the reset.
Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Is the weekly reset, so the weekly reset is in 10 minutes, or am I wrong? Isn't it on Tuesdays? What is today? Today's Tuesday. Well, right now it's Tuesday in the morning.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
10 minutes, we got 10 minutes to go. Let's Sonic our way past this. And before I die. Oh my god, I just said Sonic. I'm going too fast, but no precision with it. I've tried playing Sonic games. Those games get me like motion sick. I got an equalizer, but not a prototype equalizer. How hilarious game. I love that for me. I think the older Sonic games, it's like the side scroller, like you're going too fast. I don't know how people play the game. I never got it. Well, in his song, it's literally saying gotta go fast, so I mean, it's understandable. User error, I guess. I just remember a lot of Sonic games got some very passionate fans. And then once they switched to like 3D or something like that, it just all went downhill or something. Even though I'm pretty sure there are some good 3D Sonic games. I don't know. Not really my cup of tea, but I'm calling it Sonic Looter Shooter 2027. Make it happen. What if we put a looter shooter inside the Sonic extended universe? What could go wrong? Flash forward to Sega building on fire.
Reinforcements en route.
I tried playing the originals, but like I said, you get too fast and the screen isn't like wide enough to see where like the spikes come up and then you lose all your little rings. And then what happens? Yeah, pound would be cool. But then people will find a way to complain about that of like, oh, just play Ghost Recon. I know for a fact people would probably complain about that. A new feature, movement feature of the game, people will just complain. This game is so dirty. Why are you doing this to me? I've been behaving. I even continued the stream after the internet went down. What more do you want?
You suck.
Why do I suck? I did nothing wrong to the game. I mean, talk to the game, buddy. What the heck? Yeah, like 6 minutes.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't been playing Striker or Tipping Scales. Or have a refactored build ready to go, or that other one that I forget the name of right now. Future Initiative, yeah. I haven't been going into people's escalations and completely throwing.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
They got a graph somewhere, like a live graph of what builds people are using, what gear sets people are using, and if that doesn't all say Striker or Tipping Scales,
Heavier concentration to the south.
some other build gets nerfed. Well, we gotta go a little bit faster. Running out of time. I'm kicking it into high gear. My little legs can only go so fast. I'm like super fast. I need to kill the boss before the reset though, 'cause I think that's my best chance. I'm not going Sonic fast. I'm missing everything. I'm rushing right now.
Serious trauma detected.
It says 3:59 for me. I started panicking and I was just like, any shot is a good shot. Dang, that's crazy.
Civilians in distress.
Jefferson Plaza, does that mean March Your Sons? That's what that means. Dang it, well now I can't play Metro tomorrow. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. I've been hyping it up for too long. Fenris Art Museum. Rifle at Capitol's that horrible, I don't think. Yeah, it's just Marshall Rifle Jefferson Plaza. Stout rifle caches though. Does the store get updated? That's kind of what I care about right now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it does. You hydrate. How about that? I was gonna keep that in suspense, but I might as well open it. What's the point of saying you're gonna? There's like these other exotics you can maybe get from these things, and just, you know what? You get liberties from exotic caches as it is. Have another one. You know what? You deserve a ruthless. How about that? You can have that. or merciless. I love it. Do I have? Oh, I do have one of these. What is the other one I have? Oh, this one's already better. Nope, still none. Might run one Jefferson Plaza, one ticket to Jefferson Plaza. Oh, that's the part that has the little mask thing that I hate. Or the PC62 area thing. We do my earnings, so nothing too crazy. Actually for this, I'm gonna do a 4. I still want to do a breaking point build one of these days. I'm just too lazy.
Vital signs critical.
I forgot. Yeah, I should probably do that. Dang it. Yeah, I gotta wait for the next one. Well, this is just a test run. Little funsies run. How that turret destroyed the train. Sometimes I hit the little sticky cover. You get in at a certain angle and you can't go nowhere. I thought he was gonna hit the roof again. I wanted to see it.
We may have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position.
Yeah, I was just about to do it too, but then my higher brain function decided to randomly start working. Just for like half a second. Usually that never happens. Usually I just run around saying 6-7 all day.
Whoops, there it goes. Yep, my brain stopped.
It never stopped, it just never reached its full potential, buddy. I'll have you know. As I say while barely passing high school. Why do they put a medic up there? That's so silly. Oh, lucky shot. Nope. One of these days I'll get a 308 that has the stuff I want.
That should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Hostile forces incoming.
And I forgot they also come through the little bottom door here.
Serious
hurted. I got a headache after that.
Contaminated area. DC-62 toxin detected. Contamination level lethal.
What the hell? These readings are insane. They must have a lab nearby for weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation.
I almost got shot in the chest with a rocket.
Vital signs critical.
This is the part that I do not like.
Serious trauma detected.
Where is she?
Excellent. I'll send in a team to dismantle the rest of that crap once you've cleared the site.
Man, I gotta hurry up and go to this. I wanna play with the new headshot stuff. I was sworn this part was a lot longer. That's what he said. He said one of them.
Leaving contaminated area.
I don't think this is the best spot, if I recall correctly.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Okay, maybe it's the Black Tusk one where they come into that side door.
Don't let Wilson get away.
Another Brutus. I already have like 3 of them that are prototype. I'm not keeping it. Well, I think I only have 1 that I'm keeping. Just to have it. I think, hold on, let me see. Oh no, I do have 3. Oh, that was because, that other week when I was just trying to run through and get, as many marksman rifles, I still haven't gone through and looked at them. I know, I'm pretty bad at doing that. But you never know when you're gonna need a combo, sniper rifles. Alright, let's take a look at it. Let's take a gander at this thing. New enemy tech causing hostiles to reanimate. The only way to stop them is to shoot them in the head. Where do you get to the screen that shows you the exact numbers, the details? I want to see like the actual like increases. Oh, I know that. Hey, let's activate it. I was made for this. I was scientifically made for this in a lab. Ow. I see. Does that mean I should just run in here on tier 5 real quick? There should be nothing to worry about. I mean, I guess the only thing I need to worry about is actually, shooting the enemies. Alright, well, I'm doing tier 5. Oh, you can't put the season. Wait, what do you mean season modifier? I don't know how much I'm hitting.
Experimental AEDs in proximity.
Oh, I see it. 232. 232 million. That guy got obliterated. That's what I thought. They don't work together. If I can just put my global modifier on top of this, that would go so crazy. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't have my pocket sand. I'm sure if I just swap to it. Let me see if I can just swap to a determined rifle halfway and see how that goes. That's gotta go crazy.
They may have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position. So
I just sworn I got a body shot on that medic. This game has a sick sense of humor. Give me a SVD. I'm sure a fully charged Nemesis would go crazy too. I just want to see the big number.
Negative. The subway's compromised. Then find another way.
Yeah, I might literally just rock a determined rifle, to be honest. There's no way I would bring a determined rifle into tier 5 unless this was happening.
Vital signs critical.
You know what? Let me throw these bad boys on too.
Entering contaminated area.
I'm not busted with that on though.
the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with them. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
It's a good habit that I have that I'm missing shots because I'm trying to hit him in the head. On a determined, which I don't have to, but I used the determined rifle for too long and then I don't know how to get headshots anymore.
Hostile forces incoming.
It'll be alright. What's another shot? Hello, Kevin. That is your name. I didn't even see that. The future initiative.
DC-62 toxin detected. Contamination level lethal.
I just saw a Martian rifle and
These readings are insane.
I forgot everything else.
Lab nearby for weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation.
And that's unfortunately what I have to do with the HG. That does not like to be... When it's dropped, there's literally no point.
Excellent. I'll send in a team to dismantle the rest of that crap once it's cleared the site.
Oh, I forgot this part of the VOD's getting muted because of the song. We'll skip over it. I already got through most of it though. So like the HG stuff, since it always rolls blue as the cool. What am I trying? I'm having a stroke. It always rolls blue on the core thing. So there's no point in me doing a HG escalation. That's unfortunate. It's insane how I'm missing.
Serious trauma detected.
Ow. I literally forgot about the... Oh, please don't. Please. Damn it.
Signs 0.
The EMP blast took off my reviver hive and I didn't have my pocket sand.
Exiting contamination.
That's tough. That's real tough. I knew I was in a bad spot. Insane. I couldn't save it. Only I would have hit the shots.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What a roller coaster of emotions we got. All of our tokens taken away, built them back up, taken away again. Because of negligence on my part. That sucks. Now I know the... Now that's literally what I was saying about using a determined rifle. Every time I use a determined rifle, I have to like recondition myself because like aiming for headshots and stuff, you know? So I try not to spend too much time using determined, but doing this on tier 5 is actually pretty fun. So start getting reckless.
You may have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position, so you'll have to divert through the hotel and into the mall.
We gotta go fast. This is only tier 2. We gotta go fast.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I also, going that fast, forgot I had it on tier 5.
Subway's compromised. Then find another way.
That's kind of on me. Well, now we just gotta blaze through it. Might as well just keep going so I can get some tokens again. This is what happens when you gamble. When you lose it all, it hurts.
There's an elevator that should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Hostile forces incoming.
See, when you're using that mag size with this, I prefer it over that white death.
C62 toxic detected. Contamination level lethal.
What the hell? These readings are
Spend half of my time reloading again.
weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation.
We'll just finish this one and then I'll wrap it up. We kind of going a little too late. I did have an interruption earlier today though, so.
Vital signs critical.
Excellent. I'll send in a team to dismantle the rest of that crap once you've cleared the site.
Alright, let's try this again.
Serious trauma detected.
Hey, maybe that spot no good for me. Man, I'm not gonna have enough time to get the stuff I want. Since we're not playing Division first thing tomorrow.
Shit! He's flanking! Get a move on!
Alright, this part should be easy peasy.
I'm ready. This is it.
Yeah, I like this event.
Don't let Wilson get away.
I didn't look at the timer how long that was. Let's see how fast I can run through them. This should make retaliations go crazy, though. Or anything, really. We already got 7 of these things. Inflict corrosive damage. Oh, so that's the no cloud thing that's corrosive. Right, well, I wish I had more time to play it like for Hot Shot, but it is what it is. Alright. I think it is about that time, Bill. Unfortunately, I wish I could play longer, but I got work tomorrow. So as I always say, tomorrow is my Friday. So we'll play a little bit later. I know it's gonna run for a week, but tomorrow we're playing Metro. And that means I can't be trying to get Hot Shot. I'm not concerned about that part. I'm concerned about the trying to get as much, or not Hot Shot, the Martian rifles. I would have far as many as that, but we had plans. I knew they were gonna drop something like that. I had a feeling. But yeah, I said on Tuesday or last week that we would be playing Metro, so I gotta keep my word with that. It also depends. If that game if it keeps crashing, then I'm just gonna switch to Division. But we'll see. But I'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, if you guys want to see.
Thank you.
I immediately forgot. We're playing Metro.
Thank you.
I said it a bunch of times
Thank
too.
Thank
It's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, that is so loud. Oh, 13-second VOD. Yeah, great. I'll definitely keep that. 13-second VOD with it just showing a Delta screen? Yeah. Okay. Time to export a Forza video. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 10:30. Make sure you take a shower, please. Drink some water.
Hi, Big Daddy.
Let me find a banger song.
yo.
Also, yep, Spooky, thanks for following. I seen it. I appreciate it. And we'll play Division later on this week, but tomorrow is Metro Day. For the 50th time. Okay, good night. Make sure you drink water. And take a shower. Thank you. Bye-bye.